Postal, the greatest game series you never heard of? Never heard of is probably the wrong word to use, but I need a catchy title to get you to click. Anyways, in this video, I'll be covering the different Postal games and why they're so great, even today. Please note that I will not be going over Postal 3 because I'm not willing to go to some sketchy Russian website to make a bad review on a game series that is over 27 years old. So without further ado, let's grab our crack pipes and our shovels and begin today's video. Our story begins with this lovely game called Postal, and it looks like this. The game is wildly different from all the other Postal games in the series, so I'm going to throw a viewer discretion right here because this game has some crazy subjects, so you can't say I didn't warn you. With that out of the way, let's actually talk about the game now. The game starts with a character who is lovingly called Postal Dude. After you get evicted, you go on a killing spree. That's the whole game. Depending on what difficulty you play on, you can leave with two different viewpoints on the game. If you play on normal or easy, you get an edgelord manifesto. But, however, if you play on hard or nightmare difficulty, you get a war journal that portrays the dude as someone with mental illness and going insane. Your main objective is to kill the required amount of hostiles in a level. While the game doesn't tell you outright that you can kill civilians, they get in your way and you figure it out pretty quickly. And so you probably just shoot them whenever they get in their way and whoever gets caught in the crossfire. The game is pretty short, only taking at most 2 hours to complete and being a very creepy game. In this game, you're not a hero, you're just a schizo who got evicted and going on a rampage. There's no music whatsoever in this game, and all you hear are drones of people dying and begging for mercy. The loading screens can be their own chapter, or even a video. Some of these loading screens are damn right creepy and give off a vibe that isn't someone you should look up to. These loading screens are also the only music in the game, if you can even call it that. The game's ending is interesting, to say the least.
Population pressure and the stress of modern life will cause an increase in violent tendencies. The urban environment is the incubator for all sorts of undesirable behaviors. However much his atrocities disgust us, he may actually consider himself a hero. This is common among those who, in popular slang, go postal. In his tortured mind, he may feel that he's battling against impossible odds. It is not unusual for such individuals to believe that the entire fate of the world rests with them. In the end, our subject display all the classic symptoms of a paranoid delusion. We may never know exactly what set him off, but rest assured we will have plenty of time to study him.
Before we move on to our next game, this game is, unsurprisingly, covered in controversy. From school shooting scene to how the game glorifies mass shootings, the public went crazy, but eventually Running with Scissors kind of just brushed it off and they got away from all the public attention. And from the response to the first game, how does Postal 2 turn out? Postal 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Postal 2 takes place all the way in a town called Paradise, and personally, this game looks really cozy. The dude from the last game is different from the Postal dude in the first game. This Postal 2 is more sarcastic and funny, making this one of the best Postals in my opinion.
Would you please sign my petition?
Sorry.
You gotta be fucking kidding. Sign my petition, damn it.
I'm sorry.
Shit. Are you gonna sign this, or will it be your surviving family members? Hi there, would you like to sign my petition? Would you please sign my petition?
The gameplay is much different from the first game. While the first game had you committing every edgelord's dream, this game had you complete the most mundane tasks in response to people saying the first game was too violent. The tasks you complete are: pick up a paycheck, cash in the paycheck, and best of all, get milk. Now this game's whole slogan is the game is as violent as you are, so me being the saint I am, here's the montage I totally didn't steal from someone with better editing talent than me.
You didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened, but now we were nothing. I don't even need your love, treat me like a stranger and I feel so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and then change your life. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Now chances are, you won't play the game like that, so here's actual gameplay.
Please don't think I'm a bitch. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
The game gets harder as your tasks get more complex, like in Tuesday you confess sins, get signatures. Yes, the infamous line is said here.
Hi there, would you like to sign my petition?
And get Gary's autograph. There's a full week to this game, but I'm too lazy to get gameplay for that. But if you want to play the game and see for yourself, I recommend picking it up on Steam when it often goes on sale for $2 freedom dollars. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the 4. Well, I actually almost forgot. Remember the first game I talked about? Well, that got a remaster all the way back in 2016 called Postal Redux. So now guess what we're talking about. Postal Redux is a remastered version of the infamous first game Postal. So everything I said about the first game applies here, with better graphics and better loading screens and even a new mode called Rampage. But instead of having the original ending from the first game, this game's ending is your grave getting lowered and you having a breakdown, then go into the asylum.
population pressure and the stress of modern life may cause an increase in violent tendencies. The urban environment is the incubator for all sorts of undesirable behaviors. However much his atrocities disgust us, he may actually consider himself a hero. This is common among those who, in the popular slang, go postal. In his tortured mind, he may feel that he's battling against impossible odds. It is not unusual for such individuals to believe that the entire fate of the world rests with them. In the end, our subject has displayed all the classic symptoms of paranoid delusions. We may never know exactly what set him off, but rest assured, you will have plenty of time to study him.
When looking into why they changed the ending, this is what I found. Quote, developers stated that they changed the ending because school shootings had lost the shock value they had when the original Postal released, making the original ending seem redundant. Because school shootings no longer hold up a shock value, they took out the original ending and made it generic, which, thinking about it, it's really messed up. But I'm not here to talk about the political message of the game, I'm just here to tell you about Postal. So, moving on from that, I think that deserved its own chapter. But let's talk about Postal 4. Postal 4. Postal 4 is a game. And I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of Postal 4. I bought it last year on sale on Steam for Christmas. I never really played it, so the footage I got had me wandering around like a game journalist and being a retard. But from what I gathered, Postal 4 is a spiritual successor to Postal 2, taking place in a new city called Edison, and having you do things like find a job, check a job agency, be a prison guard, be an animal snatcher, be a sewer worker, and call it a day. So a mouthful of tasks must be done and you get paid. Unlike the other games, A, this has an actual story to follow that I looked up on YouTube, and B, this is the same dude from Postal 4. This game feels more cartoony and has a lot of toilet humor, and the weapons are, well, weapons. I don't necessarily hate the game. When I think of Postal 4 doesn't pop into my mind. It's more Postal 2 or Postal Redux that pop into my mind. But there's an adage that I can actually apply here. Good game? Yeah, absolutely. Good Postal game? Not really. While this whole video revolves about speaking good about the Postal games, I really couldn't get past Tuesday without being bored from the game. But I will say some good things, like how they have 4 different dude voices in the game, or how you can literally have so many weapons to play with. It's hard not to play the game and just sit in one corner and go Postal. Speaking of going Postal, the good thing about Postal 4 is that there's a special little event where you literally go around and you have to kill any civilians or anyone that passes by with some modifier, like a pistol with infinite ammo or an SMG with infinite ammo. In this footage, it's the only part of the game that I actually really had a lot of fun with. No, I don't really speak a whole lot of bad about this game. But I think I drilled my point home. This game isn't the greatest, but it's not bad. I really like this one in terms of just new Postal game. Like if I ever got bored of Postal 2 or Postal Redux, I'd definitely visit this game a whole lot more. Although, unlike the other games, this one gets really pricey at over 40 freedom dollars, which is really crazy. So I definitely try to pick this up when it's on sale, and with Christmas right around the corner, I think you should check this game out. Hopefully you left this video with some new profound knowledge in a game you had no idea existed. But if you came here already knowing most of this, I hope this video enlightened you on why you should play this game again. If you're new to the channel, I plan to make more essay videos like this in the future, so consider liking and subscribing. If you're returning, I suggest you leave a like and spread the good word of Postal. Anyways, I'm WereFanRob1. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.